Hello Real Squad, welcome back to the channel here. So today I want to pop in, give you guys some tips. It's like mid-year, time to reassess your goals and things like that. And you know, you may need to change some things, refine some things. So just wanted to give you some tips on how I do that mid-year to help me achieve my goals. Okay, so this year has been like really crazy. I had already told you guys, like, for instance, like, you know, I was dealing with my parents being sick and things like that. And then I have like small kids, I'm married, just been busy with a lot of family stuff this year. And so just been like reassessing stuff, and it's like mid-year, and doing mid-year, I like to kind of go back and look at my goals and say like, okay, you know, am I on track to do this? Or maybe things have completely changed. Like for me right now, I took a break for a while because I was just so like just overwhelmed with trying to keep up with everything. I just need to take a break from some stuff. And so now that I'm back with like trying to get my schedule back and things like that, my schedule is completely different because I'm working on an opportunity that I did not have in the beginning of the year. So I went back, and just a couple weekends ago I was like doing like some time blocking, and I'll link it here. I did a video before on how I use time blocking to help me. It's like you basically go through and like just time block, okay, during these hours I'm gonna be at this particular place. Maybe this is when you're gonna go to your day job or night job or something like that, or you time block, this is when I'm gonna work on marketing and things like that. And it is so it helps me stay on track. I wish I had started doing it years ago because it helps me so much. So I went back and did like a new time blocking calendar because my calendar is completely different now, to say, okay, do I have, you know, enough hours in the day to really accomplish what I'm trying to do? So that's how it kind of helps me. So I went through and I did that. And another thing I do mid-year, went and met with my financial planner, and that really helped me get back on track. Because sometimes, like, if you're like me, there's like so much stuff you want to work on. Like I was talking to one of my students the other day, and he's in grad school. He's also like in my training program. He, you know, also has a daytime job that he works. So he has like a lot of stuff going on, and he's married, has a family. So people can be like really busy and stuff, and you're trying to like, man, where do I, you know, do I choose one over the other and things like that? So me with a financial planner, I was going over some different things, and sometimes just the questions that that when you go to meet with like your accountant or financial planner or someone like that, that those, when they ask you questions, that helps you to pause and really think. Because like from the meeting, he's helping me like with my finances. But from the meeting, the questions that he ended up, he was telling me I need to answer, when I went through everything, I started realizing, oh, you know what? Like one of the things was, my number one goal is that I want to have a, you know, a larger catalog of investment property, like rental property. And so when I was looking over all the different things I'm working on, I was like, okay, if that's my goal, then I need to focus more on that. And so that really helped me to like fine tune my goals, my time blocking, like that I'm gonna focus more on finding investment property to buy as rentals and things like that. So some of you that are on my channel, you know that I'm a real estate agent. I also have my license. And so I do, you know, I started doing a lot of like traditional sales the past 2 years or so. So now I was like, okay, that doesn't really line up with the goal that I have of getting investment property. Because being a real estate agent is like a sales job. It's basically just, you know, just like how somebody sells cars, but you sell houses. So that doesn't really, me building that more is not going to help me get more investment property. And plus, really looking at the market, it's like that career is going to go away. Like, I don't know if real estate agents are going to be here like 10, 15 years from now. So I don't know, like, just for me personally, if that's something that I want to work on and say, oh, I want to build a bigger real estate agent team or something like that. Like, I personally don't have that goal, because that's just how I, looking at the market, I'm just kind of like, I don't really think that's going to be around. So I just wanted to mention that just doing that just helps you, or help me, and can help you to like reassess, like, okay, that you have 24 hours in the day. take that time, make sure you're working on things to reach your goals. So that's why now I cut back on the real estate agent stuff, because I really now want to focus more on my investments and building my investments. So I'm still going to do my real estate agent business and do it since I focus on the distressed market. So I'll still do my real estate agent business for when maybe there's a pre-foreclosure, if they have equity and it doesn't work for me to purchase it, but maybe to put it on the market, and for my short sales. So I'll still do those, but this will help me, ideally though, it just helped me to focus more, to say, yeah, I'm going to focus more on getting more rental property. So just wanted to share that tip with you. Do the same thing mid-year to really reassess. Like, you may be just like, and that's normal, is what I find is for people to have a lot of goals, and it's like you just need someone, a coach, a friend, a family member, someone that kind of, you know, maybe you could kick ideas off to and help you fine tune it, and then you only work on maybe 1 or 2 at a time. Like, definitely don't try to work on like 5, 6 things at a time, because you know, you're just gonna fail, because it's just, your effort is not gonna be like concentrated enough. Go and do your time blocking. I'm telling you, I will link the video. That has really helped me. And to do a mid-year assessment and decide, you know, are you on track? And also to go out. You do not have to have a lot of money to meet with a financial planner. So just definitely this time of year is good to meet with a financial planner, meet with an accountant. I was talking to someone the other day about the accountant stuff. To talk about things I wish I did when I started is to definitely get with an accountant, because the biggest thing I would say that really helped me now with having an accountant that is familiar with real estate is the things that I can write off, that he lets me know, like all the receipts and all these things that I need to track. Because if you don't even know what you need to track, then when you go to do your taxes, you're not going to have the information to even be able to do the write-off. So that would definitely be something that I would recommend, is to meet with an accountant. And you, even before you start, even, you know, before you get a deal, so that you know, because that's the thing, even before you get a deal, you're going to be spending money on marketing and training and things like that that you can write off. But if you don't know that, then you are not going to, you know, have the receipts and things to get to an accountant to write that off. So it's good to meet with an accountant, you know, before the end of the year, when you're scrambling to get all your files together and to get your taxes done on time, you know, to do this mid-year. Because that's what I'm saying, you know, I would like that I just come on here. I haven't figured everything out, but as I learn and I do things better, that I could share it with you and say, man, this is what I should have been doing, right? And now that I'm doing it, it's a big, you know, difference for me now to pause doing mid-year, reassess, meet with a financial planner, meet with an accountant, all that stuff, instead of waiting until the end of the year and then I'm scrambling. So for many years, you know, it was an end of year scramble. I'm trying to get receipts. I'm trying, you know, then I got to go back. Sometimes I got to call. And because the thing, you need the receipts. Then you need, like, if you charge on a credit card or something, to find that statement. And like sometimes end of the year, online, sometimes not, some companies, they don't keep like that rolling log online, so they'll say they only go back 6 months or something like that. So then if you try to pull that in December for something you charge like February, you gotta like you can't pull it online. You have to like request that they send you an old statement. Just all that stuff is stuff that I used to have to deal with that just, you know, just drive me crazy. So just to avoid all that, just being more organized. So that's definitely, you know, mid-year stuff. So just wanted to pop in, share this tip with you, and tell you to do the same thing. As mid-year is a great time to just reassess your stuff, get organized. If you're on track, or like I said, you may be changing goals, you may have a different schedule, things like that. It's just time to pat yourself on the back for any successes that you made, things that you've overcome, and then, you know, make some goals that you want to hit from now to December, okay? So I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.